For these first three categories, the Alfredos will be split up into two designations: store-bought and restaurant.
I'll see you after the intro.
I have been brought back from the dead by the smell of this real, freshly made restaurant Alfredo. It's been nothing but shitty frozen meals and worse for a while, but today we have fettuccine Alfredo with chicken from the La Familia restaurant in Taunton, Massachusetts, and I'm ready to dig in. First off, it comes with some nice sourdough bread and room temperature butter. Awesome, so they know what they're doing with the bread. That's great to see, but it's not the main course. Digging into this dish, I get a nice flavor. It's not strong, but it does do the job. A far cry from something like Smart Ones, but not all that far away from Bertolli. Fettuccine pasta quality is fine, nothing wrong there. One thing to mention is La Familia offers a lot of customization for their pasta dishes. Apart from the chicken, I could have added steak tips, shrimp, salmon, or broccoli to this dish. And they also have a gluten-free pasta option as well. So if you care about having add-on options, they've got you covered. Speaking of add-ons, the chicken. There's a lot of it, and some of these pieces are huge. I mean, geez, cut that down a little. It's enormous. Another thing to note is that the flavor of your particular dish may vary based on what add-ons you order. For example, my roommate also ordered the Alfredo, but with broccoli, which he had me take a taste of. His dish, and this is just me tasting the pasta with the sauce, had a broccoli flavor even in the not broccoli parts, which was slightly overpowering the Alfredo. Now, I don't know how the other add-ons like steak may change things, but it's something to keep in mind. My recommendation would be to not bother with the broccoli anyway, of course, especially since it costs $2 extra. A few of the chicken pieces in both of our dishes were a little charred as well. It's not a huge deal, in fact, some people like that kind of flavor, but I don't. It's a very filling dish. I blasted through it in one sitting for the sake of this review, but I could see myself perhaps eating half or so of this and saving the rest for another meal. It's landing at about a I'm satisfied for me. So without any add-ons, La Familia's Alfredo costs $14, which seems like an alright price for what you get. However, with the chicken, it's an extra $5, which rounds out my expenditure to $19 total. And now I'm feeling like that's a little bit too steep. I would have liked to see this dish with the chicken priced at about $15 or $16 or so. Even if that means taking away a bit of the chicken, I think that's fine. But $5 for an add-on is a lot, and I know I've had better Alfredo for a similar price. This one is a little bit too pricey. I think that La Familia puts up a decent restaurant 7. It was enough to resurrect me, at any rate. Now, bear in mind, that rating is not on the same scale as any of the store-bought Alfredos I've reviewed. That's a 7 in terms of my expectation from a restaurant. Quality-wise, I think a restaurant wouldn't really want to find themselves serving anything that much worse than this, so it sets a nice bar for that.
Grand rank!
Alright, let's slap this girthy pasta load up there. La Familia Fettuccine Alfredo with chicken gets a B. Alright, good job. You didn't fail, and you were all right. So that's great. Just great. Well, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you liked the video, give it one. And maybe share it too, that would be fantastic. I'll see you all again next time for another creamy, cheesy review on the Alfredo-Meter.
Yeah, because it tastes bland. The whole thing has no flavor.